Alright, so I'm going to talk about the great education reform, right? Because when I go through, when I study how the education, say most like 70% of the people that graduate like high school, like they not graduate with the five subjects them, the five like mandatory subjects, they not even pass that, right? So it was shocking to me. I mean, I said, why the education system not change? Why the education system? They don't realize that for like the last 2 3 years and get up and just make some big reform to the education system. But again, Jamaica have this Babylon colonial model of their checks and balances. Everybody have to sign off, sign off, sign off before anything get done. So I'm gonna show you the education reform where you can learn how we can make the education system so powerful where the youth can actually come out and be super genius, right? So one of the most important factors when we discover in a Jamaica, no matter if I'm even change around to this part, right? One of the important factors that when we learn. Because you see when we go to school, boy, when we go to school now, me could I read like fluently, like very, very fluent. So remember when we go to school, like start primary school and the people couldn't read, I mean I say, I think them over here like a struggle and a book. You understand me? I realized in my house because of the religious household when I grew up in, reading was mandatory. Me I get licked for it. You understand me? That was man. You read the Bible. You read text. You read watchtower. You read all kind of every day. Everybody you there go you have to read. Reading was mandatory. You understand me? And that's the thing we're missing. So me I tell you say, yeah, you look upon religion and say world down in nation, but that's one thing where we discover say that way make very, very good. Everybody could have read. Like, and that's what the education system need. They need mandatory. They need to make the government will under when we go and go ahead and lead the nation. We go have to make we have to change the culture of the household. We have to change the culture of the people and the culture of the school. Reading must be mandatory. Everything boils down to dirt skills. So I'm gonna give you this wisdom inside. They call it dirt skills, right? Everybody have dirt skills. I never even know about dirt skills before. So you go call dirt skills, right? Dirt skills. So you say, Jay, what is dirt skills, right? I will tell you, say, we go implement so much dirt skills in Jamaica, like we the most powerful set of people. So what is a dirt skill? I'm sure, just like dirt, it's all about you, but you never notice it. It's all about you, but you never notice dirt. Just there on you, and it's important. So I'm show you how it go. Remember when I work in a call center, right? One of the most important things you learn as customer service is how to build rapport. That's like the first thing they teach you because your KPI depends on it. You need to go build rapport, make people like you so you can get a good review, so you can get some money, so you can get the incentives. So one of the things I'm going to talk to my virgin Adriel, right? And the first time I meet Adriel, I say, yeah man, Adriel, if you learn to build rapport, and he never even know what that word was. I say, wait, what you mean you don't know rapport? And he want to say, no, my first man hear about it. But him go do art in a university, him do art. So him never need to learn about building rapport because life never call for it. But in the call center industry, everybody know about rapport. Everybody must build rapport because it's mandatory. I want dirt skill. And I like to sit down and say, I go do a course for how to build rapport. You don't have to do that because it just come out. You practice it so much because you need it to survive. You literally need it to survive. So that is dirt skills. So Jamaica, we have to implement dirt skills in our education system. May I tell you, so the religion when I grew up now, how we set up dirt skill, reading was a dirt skill. You have to read, everybody have to, especially you have one boy, you have to go read up on the platform, read the Bible, read this, read that. You have to learn to read. So when we go to school, I'm say pick them a book. I say, what kind of household them then? I say, pick me a stutter when they can't read. I say, oh, what kind of parents them have? My parents, if me I read on the book, so you know much let me get? You understand me? Your reading was so mandatory and reading was praise as well, when you can read good, you get a praise and things like that, but it became dirt skills. So when we go into other environment, I'm picking a book, like a book over words and a call word, they call call word and the counter words. Then I say, whoa, then I say they need why? Because we need to implement dirt skills in the system. So first of all, we have to get rid of the Babylon connection with the CXC. You understand? Because that is just a random exam fee. Something where the average Jamaican now utilize. CXC is for the Caribbean because the Ministry of Youth and Ministry of Education and Youth, them control the national curriculum from grade 1 to 9. Them do that, right? Them control that. However, CXC have the Caribbean, so from grade 10 to 11, that and Cape as well, that deal with the Caribbean. However, the average Jamaican youth, let's be honest, let's be very, very honest. How much Jamaicans are leaving high school and get up and say, oh, I'm going to go Trinidad, I'm going to go Barbados, I'm going to go Haiti, or I'm going to go in one of the Caribbean, CARICOM countries. How much Jamaican youth get up and say, oh, I'm going to go in like one of CARICOM countries and to work with my CXCs? No, the average Jamaican admits that every Jamaican right now I get up, I see them say if they can run off and go to America, run off go to Canada. Nobody not pre say they go run off and go to one Caribbean country, right? So therefore, me I tell you right now, it is not necessary for we have this standardized CXC business, right? We need to go and focus on people. That we need to do. We need to focus on Jamaica. We need to focus on us. We need to realize, all right, instead of principle of business, be just generic. Google, you can Google these answers, just generic business thing, principles. What we need to do, I say instead of we do that, we make the people them get up and study the Companies Act of Jamaica, right? So they learn how companies run in a Jamaica. They learn about what is wounding up a company, what that means. You understand me? So they understand this concept. Then you also teach them about securities as well. You make them read the Securities Act. So they study and they learn this. So they learn how business will be structured. They learn what you can legally do. They also learn about the banking act. So they know how the system run. They know the banking system run, and that can make you understand how you manage finances, because a lot of the banking act, they show you how the BOJ mandate, like tell the other banks to run their stuff, like what kind of money you put here, so how much if you have liquid, how much you have in a reserve, all kind of different stuff like that. And you can learn how to manage money from knowing how banks manage your money. You understand me? Say very, very, very good. You understand? I even when they study the Income Tax Act, when they learn for themselves. So if we push, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a profound wisdom I get right now. You see, if we push the legal system, the legal structure in our school, rather than make them become lawyers, like we are teach them how. We are teach them the law so they can become lawyers. We not teach them law so they can become lawyer. We are teach them law so they have the dirt skills of law, meaning say law it becomes second nature to them. They understand systems, because the law is a system, right? It's a system, so they would understand system. That's why most Jamaican business where you have right now, the average Jamaican business, if it's not an NCB or a bigger bank or some big structured corporation, are really and truly just a hustle, are really just a hustle. Most Jamaican business, even though they make money, are really a hustle. They don't have the structure we call for from like a first world country. They still gain a hustle mindset. Even the garage you go is a hustle. You understand? They have employees, but that's still a hustle. Many businesses have employees and they need to register. You understand? Because they still just a hustle. You understand me? It's just a more structured hustle, or a more properly looking hustle, but that's still one hustle. So the legal system, if you make the dirt skills, the law become dirt skill. You understand me? So they understand the system. You know, every youth that graduate, them not graduate with one in a POB, but they don't know nothing about business. They might graduate with one in a understanding the accounts. They might understand the companies, how companies structure, how they can do it. So they don't have to get up and spend no big money and go to university to go learn about business administration. Why? Because they may already study how business is supposed to be structured, how they're supposed to be run, who is a director. They learn all these stuff from the legal system in a school. You understand what I mean? So law it must become a dirt skills for the children. That's how it's set up. You see, the more dirt skills we implement, and even sales as well. Like if we make, you see, in the Babylon system when they call school, right? Because a bit of corruption, you see, this entire school system is set up like really and truly like the real world. Like them just gatekeep a lot of opportunities in a school. So you see, for example, most schools in Jamaica, you can't sell. No child, you're supposed, if they call it what, contraband or something like that, you sell. You're not going to do it so you confiscate the goods. That is dumb, right? So that they might kill the entrepreneurship spirit right there, so right? Because the people who want to be entrepreneurs, they naturally see opportunity, they see demand, and they must supply. You understand? But school are gatekeep on that, I hold them down. So therefore, it's like, why do sense that they go out school where and they talk about business and want to develop entrepreneurs, where you make it illegal for them to run a business? You make it illegal for them to run a business in their school. You understand me? So that's why it's just so hold down the school system. They need to create more opportunities for children. They can go ahead and start business in their school. People for them start business in their school, for them encourage it. You have a people who bright in the class. You have a people who well bright in the class. You say, all right, youth, start one tutoring thing. You know, charge the students, charge the rest of them for all do your homework. And then you have the gatekeeping part of thing there, where the teacher them and say, oh, you know, if you make nobody do your homework for you. And that them are just a fight against capitalism, no fight against entrepreneurship. They just a fight out the system, just a fight against pitting them. You understand me? There's a fight. Like our school system is designed to fight against this. So therefore, we have to do a massive education reform. We have to reform the culture. You understand? We have to reform the culture of our people. We have to make them realize, say, yo, we have to make the environment breed entrepreneurs, breed lawyers, breed system thinkers, individuals that understand how systems work, because we're very disorganized as a people. You understand? You look upon Jamaica, everything disorganized. You have a man who have a business for the last 30 years, and he just and they at the same level. You see him for 30 years. People, as some people operate now because they don't have a vision. You understand? A vision lacking in our country. And that's why the Chinaman and the white man, we not say they don't have broke Chinese in China, they don't have well done Chinese in China. But the one them when they come over here, so they might come with vision, they might come with clarity, they might come with ideas, but them willing to put in the work, to manifest, they might come with structure. Yeah, all the British take over the work because they come with structure. British come in a colonial places, come in them backward countries, the third world countries, and they come in with structures. Right? But the third world countries never have. So it's easy for them to take over because they understand structure. Humans naturally submit to structure. A person will go, I'm going to show you one perfect example where you make you understand how structure is powerful. You see, when you have organized structures in a place, people conform. For example, a Jamaican person, anywhere they go, with other Jamaicans and they have to wait, they start kiss their teeth, they start cuss bad, they start galant bad, they start chat about me hot, and then start make beer nice. Anywhere they go and they have to wait, I said them go on. But make them to go to the embassy, make them to go to the US embassy. Then turn up out there, and they will never kiss their teeth, never cuss, never galant bad. They will never make no farmer or something. Why? Because the US embassy is so structured. It's so structured, them conform. When the man say take off your belt, take off your shoes, nobody now say, oh, I'm not want to take off the belt. Nobody now say that. You see every man pop off their belt, pop off their shoes, take off their watch. Why? Take out their phone. You understand? They don't ask for security. No question, no. They don't ask. You see all this back talk when they might give people done when they might work. I tell you, say, I want a mindset that's enough of. But yeah, you see, we have to give them structure. We have to learn to design structures, more structures. So we know, so we Jamaican people have the mental capacity to conform to structures. So therefore, we ourselves have to engineer a society where structures become second nature. Structures become our next dirt skills. Children understand how to build structures because they know how to operate. That is important. So again, we got structural development, development, and education. Such education, or entrepreneur entry, right? Entrepreneurship. Them start understand entrepreneurship. So you have to start create a system where more youths can feel free to become entrepreneurs. That is how we go make Jamaica a first world country. Make Jamaica, no, may I say that first, a dominant power. My goal is to make Jamaica a world power. World power in a military might, in a brain capacity, in a every facet of human development, every facet of societal and empire development. You understand me? That's the goal, that is the vision. So ladies and gentlemen, you start with changing these systems and get better dirt skills in the place, because the dirt skills are the way how we go forward. Because rather than you sit down and you say, oh, like me I tell you, like in a call center, if you go around people who do sales in a call center, they don't have to do training like that. They don't have to build rap, they don't have to go a rapport course. I don't like, it just in your nature because your job coffee. It's like a man, for example, this is our next dirt skills, right? Let me show you a perfect example of that. Remember, like a laborer bridging, right? So from younger, like he always do labor work, construction work and the labor. And one time I see the man that mix some cement in the yard. I mean, I tell you, the man shredded the man about 50 and 60, about 50 plus. You understand? Old man shredded. The man have muscle abs strong, yes so. And we know that man they never sit down and say, oh, I'm going to do 100 crunches, or I'm going to do Russian twist. The man never sit down and do that. Why do? He just do the labor intensive work. So therefore, the dirt skills apply to his physical body, and the man look like really and true like a Hulk. You understand? My man literally just rip. And if me know say not sit down and say, I'm going to go exercise, I'm going to run 5K. Why? Because the dirt skill of literally just being a laborer is, guess what? We go have a good body, we go have a good physique. That's how it works. So the power of life is this. More dirt skills. So imagine if you have bare dirt skills around Jamaica. right? We have dirt skills in our sales, negotiation. We have dirt skills in our entrepreneurship. We have dirt skills in our law, system development. You understand me? Those become second nature. So everybody come now, like when our Jamaican children go in any other environment, they already know how to design systems. They already know how to structure businesses. They already know how to go ahead and lead, because we are giving them a lot of leadership opportunities. They know how to start businesses. They understand how to pitch, how to negotiate, how to generate capital. They know all this because I just being a Jamaican. Rather than being a Jamaican is they smoke weed and RMG and all kind of different something. Like, you understand me? We have a different culture. You can run fast. You understand me? We have a different culture where we have these other skills where we develop, where development is unconscious because of dirt skills. So our goal of an engineer environment with the dirt skills, they become so powerful. That is the way forward.